I feel really lucky to be here.
I want to learn everything I can and bring the magic back to Maui.
It's a wellness center. You should get a facial. Rick, the lady in the airport thought you were my dad.
Oh my God.
Hi, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Wonderful. Good to see you.
Are you too? Are you excited for the world to see again, Belinda?
I am so excited. I'm so ready. I'm ready to not be keeping all these secrets. I want freedom from these secrets. So I need the show to hurry up and air so people stop shaking me down for details.
How did it all happen? How did Mike approach you in bringing her back?
Yeah, Mike was in the middle of shooting season 2, and he left in the middle of that to come back to LA for the Emmys, and he wanted to go out to dinner, and I didn't think anything of it because he's a friend and friends go out to dinner. And he mentioned that he was sort of thinking about possibly bringing Belinda back for season 3. And I said, yeah, absolutely. And of course, I'm, kind of a realist, and in Hollywood, nothing's promised. And being a writer myself, nothing's real until you put pen to paper, and he hadn't written season 3 yet. And so obviously time passed, and he circled back again, and he's like, Belinda's in season 3. We're excited to have you back. And I was just over the moon.
Did you miss her, I guess?
I did. She was so lovely to play and opened so many doors for me, professionally and personally. And it's a joy to be able to return to a character, especially when you think you won't be able to. So it was just a nice reunion, I think, to try her on again.
So I'm gonna try and not spoil anything by asking this question, but a lot of things happened to her, like very different and unexpected things, let's say. So how did you approach, the development of Belinda this time? What did you want for her to experience?
Yeah, I think so much of her journey, season 1, was interior. I think she was, processing and going through a lot inside, and unable to express a lot of what was going on with her. And I think this season we're going to be able to see her, experience, the White Lotus as a guest, and, have a place and the safety of, travel and anonymity to just, be her full self. And so I think it's exciting to see her, sort of cosplay as a White Lotus guest, and she gets to sort of flex in that area, which is cool.
What do you think is the reason that so many, strange and people with issues become part of the White Lotus?
I mean, the White Lotus really does focus on, class, and I think it's a definite, satire of, the elite travelers. And it also speaks to the fact that, everything, that shines isn't gold. And, people have problems at all statuses in life. And I think particularly people enjoy watching those who are affluent and maybe not good people kind of get their just desserts.
Absolutely.
I don't know what I expected, but I'm starting to feel like something good's gonna come out of this.
I'm a romantic.
Romantics end up broke and brokenhearted. Or worse.
What's worse?
And how is it shooting in Thailand compared to Hawaii?
The temperature is top of the list. It's definitely hotter in Thailand. It's a beautiful country. I learned when I was there that it has never been colonized. And so the people and the energy is not, in a constant state of trying to recover from, geographical trauma. And it shows. It's such a free and beautiful country.
Absolutely. I've been there, and I totally agree. And
did you love the food? Incredible, right?
I love the food. I live in Bulgaria. It's very difficult for us here to get good Asian food. People try.
Yeah.
Never like that. Never.
It's unreal. Yeah, it spoiled me for any time I order Thai food now in the States. It's just, I think about what it could be.
You should just consider going on regular holidays to Thailand.
Perhaps. I think so, yeah.
How would you sort of position her in your other in the characters that you played before that? Like, how do you make choices for your characters, let's say that is the question. What has to be there in a character for you to like them?
Well, I love giving voice to the voiceless, and I think that's a theme in a lot of the characters that I play. They're often marginalized and overlooked, and I think I'm drawn to being able to shift the camera and taking a look at what's happening to, you know, the world that we kind of, you know, walk by. And I really love being able to dive into characters that have rich and robust, you know, past lives and story. And I'm a writer myself, so, you know, the story has to be there in order for me to consider a role. And yeah, I think, you know, the character of Belinda really has, it typifies what I look for, which is heart and humor.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Is it true? Because when I was reading about you, I found out that you were a teacher before you became an actress.
I sure was. Yeah. I went to school for theater, and I was classically trained in theater. And like most actors in New York, you know, they wait tables, and I'm terrible at waiting tables. But I love to teach. And so I would get these part-time gigs, you know, teaching theater here and there. And I got the opportunity to do it full-time at a high school in the Bronx. And I was this weird superhero. I was a teacher by day and a comedian by night. And I did that for 4 years before I was able to just dive into my career full-time now.
Amazing. Thank you so much. It was such a pleasure to talk to you.
Likewise. Thank you.
Go big or go home, right?
Mm-hmm. In a goddamn body bag.